Alright, hi. Welcome to The Division. This was created by Edo. This is actually a straight up 4v4 map. None of that altered melee business. It's sticking it to the man. And I'll tell you a little bit more in a moment. So we're going to play this as a 4v4. So expect something like you would be playing on the ladder. That's the inspiration of this. I get a Golems in the Mist vibe because of a gold mine inside of the tree line. And you've got 3 lanes with which to approach your opponent. So again, it's got this kind of... Wow.
I miss playing with you guys. Life has caught up with me, so no gaming for me.
GG, Tom Pelicious.
But I will catch your stream whenever I can.
Thank you there, Tom Pelicious. You're just a stalker now. Stalking me. Fair enough. Quite a few people do that, so I guess I'll allow it. So it has a vibe of full-scale assault as well. Edo says, "Hi WTii, I've been creating custom maps and campaigns for a long time now, but this is the first melee that I've made and I would like you to try it. I don't play much melee and don't have much experience on it. Oh. What I learned from your videos and based on the map entirely on the gameplay of what I've watched from you. Try to play 4v4. It's the most balanced version of this map. Have fun." So that's what we'll do. Got my altar. I guess I'll go Crypt Lord for lols. Crypt Lord with some ghouls, but I'm going to start chopping away at the trees shortly, and I'm going to see if there's any ranged creeps there, because if there are, they will aggro. Hang on a second, I got to see a second. It just... satyrs. They can be ranged though. If I chop this tree, and this tree, you need to chop 3 trees. Actually, if you chop this tree and that tree, it's only 2 trees. And you can bust your way through. Alright. These heroes out already. Priestess of the Moon. Ember's going aggressive. Gonna try to stalk and harass. The damned stand ready. I thought I aggroed there for a second. The ghoul can move through, but the hero can't, so I still need to chop this tree down. Unless I kill it with just my ghouls only, and I leave that spot open so heroes can't get inside, aka enemy blade masters. That might be worth doing. That might be doable. So I might actually do that.
Summoning is complete. From the depths I come. Speak. Time my light for destiny. I'll see to it. I serve only the frozen throne.
Alright, let's pull these bad boys back. See how we get on with pulling them all out, because I basically have to pull them all out in order to be successful with this. They can't come out as well though. Or can they? Very clunkily they can come out.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My might cannot be matched. Master.
We'll kill them one bit at a time. This is me doing this over the top. To make my life easier, I could just chop that tree, but I'm trying to think about versus blade masters and stuff. Alright, well I got the items, so I can just send ghouls into attack over time. And if we take the rest of you and just start creeping something else in the meantime, if there is something else I can creep. Where's that orange creep camp? It's over here. Okay, let's go to a green camp.
I wish only to serve. I have heard the summons. My might cannot be matched. Must be. Stand ready.
Easy. Very smooth.
I wish only to serve.
Lovely item. Right, that's done. Get out of the way.
Where shall my gladdies
Acolytes move in.
to your will?
All the ghouls are battered.
Heard the summons. I wish only I bow.
I don't actually need to build defenses there, other than one cigarette maybe.
Speak. I have heard the summons.
So we're going to sit back, chill with our ghouls, and I'll probably go for lots of casters this game, I think.
Time is fleeting.
Double pendant of energy. Wow. Could be good for a lich.
The summons.
So there's a red creek camp here behind trees as well.
Time is fleeting.
That could be tough. Could have an Ancient of War chopping that. What we'll do, take a couple of ghouls again, if we can. They're all getting stuck on one another. A couple of ghouls. Chop the trees. Those ones I'll open up.
Only the frozen throne. Indubitably. Time is fleeting. I serve only the frozen throne.
Let's start doing some of the creek camps. So there's 3 lanes, one in the middle. It's fairly narrow, but it has the Fountain of Health. You've got one at the bottom, one at the top. You're really committed though when you come down here, so make sure you've got a town portal, because if you get sort of caught out, you can have a bad time.
I bow to your will.
Yeah, the path is a little bit tricky. It makes it a little bit convoluted. Like, this is a little bit too long-winded down here. So I'm not a big fan of that. Oh my goodness. That's a big camp. We should be okay though. Crit Lord's tanking these ones at the very least. And he doesn't take much damage from them. They're scarier than they look. It depends what units you're using. I'll tank this one as well. Upgrade complete. Okay.
I wish only to
Block that off. Not that a Blade Master can get in anyway, but it's just versus units as well. Healing Ward's pretty nice. Don't know if you want them or not. I'm full. I'll have to use this Sacrificial Scar then.
I bow to
Right.
We demand additional lumber. Yes, Master. I will have heard the summons. My might cannot be matched. I have heard the summons. My might cannot be matched.
Ooh. Got ourselves a bit of a standoff over here. Catch a couple. Those Huntresses are quite mean actually, fairly upgraded. Oh, I've got plenty of mana, don't you worry about it. Say no to mana burns. Those bears aren't ready yet for the fight that's coming towards them. No master bears. Pretty nasty for them. That did go well. Let's do this creek camp. Nah, don't worry about him. We've got this Furbolg Ursa warrior to fight. No, don't hit that. I'm using that to heal. You're going to pay the price for that, Babu. Babu! Alright, Orb of Corruption soon for Mr. Crypt Lord. He just wants to keep this fight going versus the Furbolg is not particularly worthwhile. Ah! I was going to use my TP. I was waiting for the Fiend hit to almost hit, but fair enough. Okay, let's get Meat Wagon, Disease Cloud. We're getting all sorts of fancy upgrades whilst we're building up for our super powerful final push. We should explore the middle map and this area as well. Although the ghouls have got themselves over to this point, so we got another expansion. So you got to chop them trees. Blood Mage, Keep of the Grove. Strong heroes in this scenario to give you access to those hidden gold mines. You got Laboratory, which of course would be Shredder. And that would be a Zeppelin as well, so at least you didn't have to chop the trees to get in. You can always just drop in if you wish. Get some ghoul frenzy. I know I've got a lot of ghouls and wood, but it never feels like I have that much. Because if you do this, it costs a lot of wood. Because you're getting tons and tons of researches. Ah! Run! Run! That doesn't actually make him go faster. It's just for fun. Well, the jig is up. They know. Alright, it's time to splash the cash. Crypt Lord's almost out. More upgrades. This is not bad. You can have them in a choke point and do a lot of damage. So Huntresses can do this creep camp anyway, but this stops all the furbolgs from being out of reach. I wouldn't say it's easy though. We're going to drop this item. We're going to drop this item. We're going to take this, this, this. Greater mana. Could be good for my Crypt Lord. He might like that. We need to get a lot more cigarettes though. Otherwise I won't be able to go past the food cap anyway. Can any other race benefit from the Hidden Expo without having to cut a lot of trees? Every race can cut the trees. Night Elf would use an Ancient to do it. The other races can just chop the trees. It does favour Human though with Blood Mage or Night Elf particularly the most, I would say. Any hidden expansions. Let's go middle. Let's get that ball rolling. It's kind of tricky to get to the middle though, because I've got to go all the way around here. So you should have better pathing. Like more open areas is always one of my favourites. This is more like an old school 4v4 map. Or you could say Death Knell, where it's very rigid. Your movement paths. To get over here, got to come all the way over here. Although I can creep this camp as well, actually. Watch out, Clocked. Get an extra expansion. I really don't need an extra expansion though. Can use Meat Wagon to chop down the trees. There's only like one tree really blocking the pathway, so it's very easy. Stone token. Might as well just use it. Let's go middle. Because whenever I play these maps, I try to show off more or less as much as I can do. That gives off, you know, an inclination as to how the map plays out. The pathing is the trickiest part though. Definitely. But the layout, the aesthetics of the map are very nice. The theme, it seems to be pretty well detailed. Just suffers from a bit the clunk, as is said. Get another abomination. Good times. The middle's been done! Oh no! Oh, that's a lot of wyverns. Let's back off here. I need more necros to fight first, is that? Ah. Do we need to TP? Oh no, we got hippos. That's good.
The restless dead await. I have heard the summons. Rain. Time is fleeting. The dead shall serve. I serve only the frozen throne.
That's right. You run away.
Time is fleeting. Why does the restless dead be matched? Speak. This better be.
Let's go. Yeah, those hippos were very nice. They helped a lot.
I bow to your will. Might the dead.
Bloody stag staring at me. Yeah, another expansion set up.
My might cannot be matched. I have restless
Stone Golem is crazy good.
I'll consume.
Or check their expansion, see if they've found out that they can get an expansion as well.
This the summons.
Don't think they have.
I'll see to
I see a corpse there, but I don't see any broken trees. Maybe they just killed it with air. They must have killed it with air. Oh, that's a lot of air. Alright, let's get Bansheed up and all that. Hang on a second, let me get my hotkeys set up.
this better be good.
If that is your wish. If it
Dead shall serve the summons. The shadow. What does the shadow do? Summon is the restless dead.
I think they might be coming to attack there.
If that is your wish.
The dead shall serve. As the shadow. I have heard the restless dead await.
So this spot right here is the natural spot over there. I think we have to TP. Wow. Gotcha! Let's cripple some of those frost worms. Ah, never mind, they're all out. Do we have a shop on this map? Oh, we do, but to get to the shop you would have to go here and then down to here, so I'm just going to go to someone else's. Oh no.
Our brethren's town is under attack. For the least. The frozen throne. The dead might cannot be.
Oh, level 6 Crypty. Good times are good. The hardest part is now getting back to being aggressive. So being aggressive on this map would actually really be quite beneficial. A lot of hit and run. So I can see why they've gone air, because they just want to bypass the downside of the map, which is the fact that it's so clunky to move around. Full upgrades, yeah.
The restless dead await.
You call to me. I must obey.
Our forces are under attack. What does the shadow better? For the speak.
Why have I been summoned?
The restless dead await. This better. My dead shall serve.
Oh, this is such a bad place for such a small... Alright. Oh my god. This is pathing. Let's do this, boys! The cripple is actually really good when you got this many necromancers that you can actually afford to use cripple. They're pathing. Ah. You remember that Hearthstone card that very recently got nerfed, the creeping corridor? That comes to mind. I don't even... Should I use my Ultima? I don't know. I'll save it for when I'm fighting something a bit more threatening right now. So we've pretty much got this one in the bag. Corridor Creeper, that's the one. I'm not really helping though, because I've got all these skeletons that are just blocking up the path in as well.
The restless dead await. Our brethren's town is under attack.
Is that a high cliff or can we break through the back here? We could technically break through there, but I think we're just going to walk it. No! Illidan! How could you do this?
Our gold mine has collapsed. The dead matched. My life for their jewel. What does the shadow will? What does the shadow will?
Okay. I wonder if they TP to defend versus this one.
This better be good. Or the lich.
What must I do?
Our brethren's town is under attack.
So many frostbombs. Goatee has to go. DPS frost Priestess of the Moon. Oh, hang on. Had a slight attack from behind, but it wasn't too much of a threat. I got repelled. Oh, now we have to group up, boys.
That is your wish.
I'm actually out of mana. I spammed it so much. Get the Crypt Lord in there. You got stunned though still, I think. No, maybe not. Double Starfall. Insufficient mana. Do you want to kill him? He's just gonna come back. Stronger than ever! That bloody fiend.
Where shall my blood be The dead shall so rest the dead await this better. The rest of the dead await
Yes.
this better. The rest is dead await this dead.
They're still banking on those frosties. Mana is such an issue. That's why I've got so many of these freaking obsidian statues. in the hope that I can keep replenishing mana.
What does the shadow of death shall serve? The restless death awaits. The restless death awaits the summons. What? Time is fleeting. The death shall serve. Cannot. The restless death.
The blocks.
The dead. What does the shadow insufficient?
Oh, so caught out.
What does the shadow await? This metal shall serve. This better be the dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? This what does the shadow will? As the shadow summons. The restless dead waits.
We have some moonwells over here.
My might. What does the shadow will? The restless dead shall serve. My might cannot be matched. The dead shall serve. What the restless dead await. What does the shadow will? Our forces are under attack. As the shadow will. The restless dead cannot be matched. This the dead shall serve. I have heard the summons. The restless dead shall
Overclocked, survive! Survive, overclocked.
the restless dead await.
Live!
What does the shadow will?
I must obey.
I serve the frozen throne. Insufficient mana.
I've got no more mana to keep you alive. Just about.
The dead shall serve.
I want to see some demons and Naga in me Warcraft 4. That's what I want to see. Oh. Force to be reckoned with.
Restless dead await. What does the shadow will?
AMS is the true counter to Frostworm spam.
The dead shall serve.
This Swift Death Knight wants to escape. And he does!
What does the shadow shall serve?
I'm too slow.
Our goal
Wait! Redemption.
what does the shadow under attack shall serve?
Damn, he is fast.
Call to me.
Even with cripple on, my
Does the shadow
acolyte, he's trying to catch up so he can recast another cripple. No!
the shadow
The Banshees. They have spoken.
the restless dead shall serve? What does the shadow will? This better.
I must obey.
The restless dead waits under attack. The restless dead wait.
Ah, you frickin' fiends.
Our forces are under attack.
Come at me, bro.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
I'm trying to fight over here.
I bow.
Where do you think you're going? That's it. You try to
I
micro.
wish only to serve thy bidding, master. Our forces are under attack. What does the shadow will? I wish only to serve. Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
Round we go.
I will. Where shall my blood? Yes, master. My life for Nazul. Thy will be done. Yes, master. Thy will be done. More gold is required. My fate is sealed. I bow to your will. Fear the Reaper. The shadows. I wish only to serve. My life for Nazul. Thy bidding. I wish only. I bow to your will. Yes, master. Thy bidding, master. My fate is sealed. Death I wish only to serve. I bow to you. Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will be done. I gladly obey. Yes, master.
Oh, that's so hard.
My fate is sealed. Speak. The restless dead. I bow to your will. I wish only to serve. This better be. Our forces are under attack. Summon. The rest of us
Yes.
This better be. The summons. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. My life, Onesu. I bow to you. I wish only to serve. Thy bidding, Master. My life, Onesu. Yes, Master. Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish only to serve. My fate is my life, Onesu. This our forces are under attack. The restless dead await as the shadow wills. I serve this metaphor. Thy bidding, Master. Our forces are under attack. My life for Nezul.
Ah, he could fit through there anyway.
Yes, Master. Time is fleeting.
I must obey. If it pleases you.
My might cannot be
What
summoned. Thy bidding, Master, is complete. I wish only my life for Nezul. I wish only to serve. I bow to your will. More gold.
We'll slow him down.
The frozen throne. What does the shadow will? Time is for the Lich King. The restless dead await. The dead. What does the shadow will? Let the darkness die. The frozen throne.
What must I do? Here I
Frozen throne. Our forces are under attack. My might cannot be matched. Summoning.
Crypt Lord doesn't care. Hold still. Hold steady. I guess we're going to leave him. Have to basically finish him off. Can't just leave him on 0. This Crypt Lord's doing like 100 damage per hit. Seemed like it.
call to me. What must I do?
I serve only the frozen throne.
Sleep, sir. Sleep now.
I bow. My might cannot be matched. Time is fleeting.
I actually don't have anything. I think we've been messing around too much.
The frozen throne. My might cannot be matched. Where speak? I wish only to serve. My life, Odessa. I bow to your will.
I've only got the one hero.
I'll consume the living and the dead. I'll see to it. Our forces are under attack. By no
There's a couple of items I need to buy.
I wish only might serve only the frozen throne.
If I could change one thing about Warcraft 3, what would it be? Demon Hunter. Nerf Demon Hunter into the ground! Don't know which one to start for teleport to, really. I guess the Pit Lord is the most useless. Thank you there, Hyros.
I'll consume the living and the dead. Kinky. Feel the venom of the room.
Do the Garg dance. All my upgrades are with like the melee units.
Time is fleeting. I'll consume the living and the dead.
Hello.
Oblivion awaits. Cheeky. For the frozen throne.
It's stuck so hard. Oh, thank you very much to Avix. 29 months.
24 months.
Thank you very much there for the subs. Diesta looks like he's in a bit of a pickle. Oh, Destroyer cutting short his life. I mean, we'll get another Warcraft 4 eventually, but there's no time for it yet. I thought we might hear something in 2018 in regards to potential Warcraft 4 at the very least. If you're lucky, maybe a mention of the beta. So unless that happens at BlizzCon, I don't think so, because Blizzard have got other things in the works. Like they're working on like a mobile phone MMO style game and things like that. I don't think they're going to come back to Warcraft 4, not for some time, or until RTS, you know, is wanted again. Remember that even though RTS is roughly dead at this point, I know dead's a harsh word, but in comparison to other games like, I don't know, what, Battlegrounds, what the hell is that kind of genre called? I can't remember now. But MOBAs, that kind of stuff. RTS is obviously suffering right now, but history is cyclical. Well, kind of. Maybe I'm trying to be too philosophical here, but I'm probably using the wrong words for it. But basically, what comes around goes around. That's not even the right phrase, but RTS had its heyday. It's gone, and given enough time, it will probably come back again. But I don't think that day is within like the next 5 years. I think it may be another 10 years or something like that, and then RTS could be like the big hype. It may never come back. Nothing's a guarantee. It doesn't mean that it's, you know, just because it was big at one point, it's going to come back. Where's this guy going? Where are you going? Did you hear that death noise for the Demon Hunter in his metamorphosis mode just because I used Impale? Cool little things like that. That's a lot of heroes. Someone slept my Crypt Lord. Can't sleep on the job. Diesta, quick. Oh, your hippos are doing a grand job considering they're AFK. Ow! Smack him! Wow, the range on that Crypt Lord. He's coming for you, Mr. Lich. Looks like you need frost armor. Although you're pretty quick yourself, actually. This is where we use Kellen's Dagger of Escape to catch the Lich. Oh. They've already got Warcraft 4. It's called Heroes of the Storm. Boom! Your Warcraft... Oh! Let's go, son. -5 armor is applied.
Time is fleeting.
I almost didn't get that off because I almost cancelled it by moving too quickly. I'll see if he comes back for the Scroller Town portal. It's my bait to bring that Death Knight back in. I guess not. He would have done it if he had if he was going to go for it. Diesta, save yourself.
An allied hero has been killed. Speak.
At least I get the health back from the fountain. There's the hippos, here's the gargs.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? Let darkness guide you.
Bet you've never seen Cripple use so much in your life.
For the shadows from the restless dead wait. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? Speak. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? The dead shall serve. I have heard the summons. The dead shall serve. This better be. The dead shall serve.
I think we're done now, aren't we? I mean, we've done a lot of TKN and nonsense in this game.
This better be shadow. What does the shadow lose? My might cannot be matched. Shall serve, or the Lich King in truth, as the shadow will. What does the shadow frozen throne? This better be. What does the shadow will? This allied hero has been killed.
The damage over time is quite insane.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow do? This better be. The summons. The restless dead await. What does the shadow match?
Torrent Chieftain is freaking tough though. Even Crypt Lord looks like he's not doing that much. Okay, GG. 12 hero kills on the old Crypt. He's a cool hero. It's a shame you can't do casters with undead more often. But it's just not. I mean, it's still strong, but I mean, at the top levels, you can't realistically get away with it.